First ever migrant has been sent from the UK to Rwanda. The individual was believed to be part of the voluntary relocation plan. Well, let's bring in our chief political correspondent, John Craig, who can tell us more. And John, I mean, this is the moment the government has been waiting for.
Well, up to a point. It's not a deportation as such. It's under a voluntary scheme, this. And the guy's been given £3,000 to settle in Rwanda. As part of this voluntary scheme, he went on a commercial flight and was handed £3,000 from taxpayers to help him relocate. And it was part of this scheme, as I say, for voluntary deportations. Now, opposition politicians have been pretty scathing about this. For example, Yvette Cooper has said that this shows that the scheme, Yvette Cooper says, the Tories are so desperate to get any flight off to Rwanda before the local elections, they've now just paid someone to go. British taxpayers aren't just forking out £3,000 for a volunteer to board a plane, they're also paying Rwanda to provide him with free board and lodgings for the next 5 years. And Labour saying again what they've said a million times before about this being a pre-election gimmick. She also says that former Tory Home Office ministers, that's Robert Jenrick and others, have warned that this plan was just to get token flights off. Now we know what they mean. And Nigel Farage has also had something to say about this. He says, "Don't be conned by this new government spin on the Rwanda deal. This African man who did not even cross the channel was refused asylum and has voluntarily accepted £3,000 plus free board. It won't stop the boats." So it's not a deportation flight on a chartered plane or anything like that. He was put on a commercial flight, paid £3,000 under a voluntary scheme. The government will say, of course, it's a success, and it's the first person who's been sent to Rwanda, but it's not quite as the government would have us believe.